Welcome back, my animazing nerds. Welcome back to Pokemon Thunder and Light. Part 1, My Journey. Well, as you know, if you don't know, watch episode 1. But this is episode 2, The Psychic Showdown. Stuff in this is gonna get crazy. That's time. But I guess you need to recap first. Hi, I'm Jay, as I'm calling myself in this series, and I live in Lavender Town. My mother is not living. I saved a Cubone, and he's now my partner. Then my friend Lima came to visit, and then we had a battle. Neither Cubone or his Eevee won. It was a draw, but Alima was humble about it. After that, we ran into a very shady Magikarp salesman that tried to sell me a Magikarp and tried to sell me a ton of other Pokemon that were fakes. But then he kicked the stone down and Haunter appeared. It was super angry with tons of power, but when I threw the Pokeball at it and caught it, it was just goofy and funny. But something about it just seemed strange. We'll get there. Then I ran into a red-haired boy whose name I didn't know yet, but his name is Silver. We had a battle. His Zubat was extremely strong for its size, and also very fast. It was really hard for Cubone to get a hit off of it, but with a few lucky rock throws, it got it. Though it did leave Cubone very injured. Then he sent in a Pokemon I didn't really know. He called it Totodile. I was really confused, but I decided to keep going. Totodile froze Cubone's body with an Ice Fang and finished it off with a Hydro Pump. 2 moves. That's all I needed. It was really depressing, but I decided not to dwell on it because I had one other Pokemon, Haunter. I didn't get much chance to train with him, but I knew we were in sync. Sorry. And so, with some good attacks, we won. Silver ran off with a very sour mood. I don't know much about the guy, but something tells me that he's going to be a lot more important later on. Wink wink, nudge nudge. Then, my very first gym battle with Lieutenant Surge. It was a 2-on-2 battle. Surge sent out his Pikachu, and I sent out my Haunter. Again, this is a recap. And Surge's Pikachu is fast, but Haunter managed to get in hits and defeat it. However, it did leave some damage. Sorry about that. Let me check my phone. Okay, so sorry about that. And then his Magnemite showed up, blocking a lot of attacks, and really took out Haunter really easily. It was a wash from the start. It was just Cubone and Magnemite. Cubone learned a new move off of this though, Rock Blast. It did damage and manages to defeat Magnemite, blocking a Flash Cannon, and I earned the Thunder Badge. However, after the battle, Lieutenant Surge decided to give me a gift, a Pokemon Egg. I did not know what was inside the egg because he said it felt right for me to have it. I didn't understand what he meant, but I decided to take it to heart. Episode 2, The Psychic Showdown. We come back to my journey with me taking care of the egg. What even is this? It's a pattern I've never seen before. It kinda looks like an Electabuzz, so maybe it's an Electabuzz egg. No, wait. I have to think harder on this. Boom boom! Hunter! Hooray, you two must be hungry. Alright. I'll get you guys some food. I decided to go to the forest to get at Haunter and Cubone some berries. However, when I was going through the forest, I noticed something. Something that looked like a bulb. Like a late blooming flower? I was confused, so I decided to walk closer to it and find out what this thing was. So I walked closer and poof! A giant, a small frog creature came up on me, jumped on my head as well. Well, not really my head, my stomach. It was really happy. However, I recognized it as a Bulbasaur. However, there was something strange about it. It had a different color than most Bulbasaurs. Could this be a shiny Could this be this shiny thing I've been hearing about? Nevertheless, as I decided to find out, I decided to see if it had a trainer, and it didn't. So I was wondering why it was so happy to see me. Then it hit me. This was the very same Bulbasaur that used to belong to a green-haired guy named Damien. He also had a Charmander, but why is his Bulbasaur just here? I decided to go look for Damien, and I noticed a rock with a note on it. It read this: "Bye, Bulbasaur. I hope you see Charmander again, because I'm abandoning you like him." When I saw this, I couldn't believe it. What? This Damien guy just straight up abandoned his Bulbasaur. And from the note, it also looks like he abandoned his Charmander. I can't believe it. I always knew the guy was a piece of garbage, but this just feels like a new low. When Bulbasaur didn't know this at first because it was too happy, thought I was playing hide and seek with Damien. You weren't supposed to see that yet. Ignore that. When I looked at Bulbasaur, it genuinely looked heartbroken. I didn't want to see a Pokemon sad, so hey, Bubba? I always knew that guy was a piece of trash. So why don't you come with me instead? We have food, and you can have some friends. Please. Bulbasaur thought about it and jumped to my arms with no hesitation. Baba! I was happy and realized that Damien left his Pokeball there, so I decided to go. Return, Bulbasaur! Now claiming Bulbasaur as one of my partners, but more or less a friend. Hey guys, I got a new friend for you. Cubone? Hunter? Bye-bye. Meet your new friend, Bulbasaur. Cubone! Hunter! Hunter, Cubone, and Bulbasaur are making friends. I decided to go look back at the egg when I noticed a boy. He looked very wealthy. And so I decided to talk to him. Hey there. Are you from Kanto? Why, no, actually. I'm actually from the Hoenn region. I decided to go to the Kanto League this time. Didn't really get a chance to do the Hoenn League. So then, are you a Kanto-nian? You can just say am I from Kanto next time, but yeah, I am. And who are you? I'm Winston. I'm part of a wealthy family. I'm assuming you know me. No, not really. Not surprised. Most people outside of my region don't really know me as well. I see you have I see you have 3 Pokemon. Why don't we battle? Are you sure? This Bulbasaur right here I just got recently. Well then. And do you want to have a 2-on-2? Well, Baba! Huh? Baba! You sure? Baba! Alright, then I'll accept your 3-on-3 challenge. I decided to challenge Winston to a battle, but then I looked at his belt. Right. You have 4 Pokemon already? Well, yes. They're Pokemon that I decided to bring with me to Kanto. I didn't feel right leaving them back in Hoenn. Wow, you must care a lot about your Pokemon. Indeed, they're my pride and joy. I wouldn't know what it would be like to be without them. When I heard this, I smiled. I knew not all rich guys just cared about themselves. That's just a stereotype. You ready? Always. He sent out his first Pokemon, a Marill, and I sent out Cubone. A Cubone. Isn't that an interesting pick to fight against a water type? What can I say? I'm an interesting guy. Besides, it couldn't hurt to have some Pokemon they're weak against. Just to test their morale. Interesting tactics. I like it. But don't think we'll go easy on you. I don't plan on you doing that. Oh, I bet you're not. Because I'm sure not. Marill, use Aqua Jet. Cubone, block with Bone Club. Marill, Cubone. The two attacks hit head on, but neither taking much damage. However, Cubone took a little bit more damage than Marill because, well, type advantages and all that. Alright, Cubone, use Rock Blast! Rock Blast? That's a strong move for a little one to learn. And we'll use this one. Marill, use Fairy Wind! Fairy Wind? Marill! Cubone! Cubone! You okay, Cubone? Never seen that move before. It's a move that fairy types can use. Fairy types? I've briefly heard about them, but I've never fought against one or seen one before. That's so cool. Indeed. Now then, Fairy Wind! No, you don't! Use Rock Blast to block! You boom! Marill! My, you sure know how to use your tactics wisely, don't you? What can I say? Never can be too cautious around Pokemon you're weak against. Am I right, Winston? You're an interesting boy. But let's end this. Aqua Tail! Use Bone Club! Cubone! Marill! Cubone. Looks like a law. Well, looks like Cubone's defeated. You did well.
There is no active call.
Sorry about that. You tried your best, Cubone. Return. Cubone was defeated, but managed to put up a good fight. But he still did great. So I decided to use my minimal knowledge on fairy types to help me out here. Come on out, Haunter! Hunter! My, a ghost type! That would be a fun one to fight. We'll see how fun it is if you beat it. We'll see. Marill, Fairy Wind! Alright, Haunter, stand there and block! Hunter! It seems you found our type of advantages and resistances as well. I remembered that fairy type moves don't work that well against poison types. That's one thing I remember. For one that says you don't know much about fairy types, you sure know their weaknesses and resistances. Like I said, minimal research. But, Haunter, use Shadow Claw! Use Aqua Tail! Alright, Haunter, grab it! Marill, use Venoshock! Marill! Ugh. Looks like I won that one. You did well, my friend. Return. Amazing. I beat another Pokemon from another region. That's so cool. You're very excitable, aren't you? I guess I am. Well then, meet my next Pokemon! Wooper! Wooper, Wooper! Never seen that Pokemon either. Must be another Pokemon from Johto, it looks like. You've done... Huh. Lucky guess. Now then, are you ready for Wooper's wrath? Sure. Wooper, you... Who's Mudshot? Look back! Haunter was hit with a very strong Mudshot. If it had Levitate, that wouldn't do anything. So your Haunter's ability isn't Levitate. Yeah, I kinda got... Yeah, Haunter did not get the best stability. I don't even know what it is. Well then, Wooper, Ice Beam! Ice Beam? Shadow Ball! Haunter! That was close. If that Ice Beam hit, then Haunter would have been frozen. And that might have sucked. You're good. Wooper, use Aqua Jet! Grab it! Wooper, now then, use Shadow Claw! However, instead of using Shadow Claw, it used a different move. It punched Wooper with some type of ghostly aura. What the? It seems your Haunter learned a new move. But what move? Shadow Punch. Shadow Punch? I guess it decided not to use his claws, but its fists this time. Amazing. Pokemon are so cool! Haunter! This hit won me the battle and sent Wooper flying. Haunter grabbed it though. Didn't want it to fly off the world. Well, figuratively at least. Thank you. You did excellent, Wooper. Wooper. Time to meet the Pokemon from my home region, Poochyena! Whoa. What typing is that? It's a Dark type. Dark type? Of course, you might not know that typing since you don't have Dark types in Kanto. No, we don't. It's interesting, though. What I remember correctly is that Dark types are effective against Ghost types. But I can't give up. Haunter! Use Shadow Claw! Haunter! Use Bite to block! That did damage and blocked it. Now then, Dark Pulse! With just one shot, with one Dark Pulse, Haunter was defeated. You ready? Bulbasaur gets ready. I noticed it had a different color before. Well, may I ask, is your Bulbasaur shiny, perhaps? I mean, yeah. I don't know how it's shiny, but it is. It used to belong to someone that abandoned it. How crude! Who would abandon a Pokemon that has dedicated their life to helping them? Sick. Just sick. That's what I'm saying. Glad you and I are on the same page. But doesn't mean I'm not gonna go easy on ya. I wouldn't want nothing of the sort. Poochyena, Dark Pulse. Alright then. Vine Whip! Babasar! Poochy! Now then, you Seed Bomb! Bite and dodge! That's clever! Biting the vine so that Bulbasaur will be in pain to get off. And also dodging to get away from the Seed Bomb. You're good! Why, thank you. But let's... Poochyena, Shadow Claw! And attack with Quick Attack! Use Razor Leaf! Sir! Block! Bulbasaur! The fight was fierce, each Pokemon not giving an inch. Poochyena and I hit Bulbasaur with a very powerful Dark Pulse, but Bulbasaur used a tackle that did a vigorous amount of damage. However, use Quick Attack! Bulbasaur! I'm sorry that this has to end this way, but it just has to. Bulbasaur, I'm sorry. I couldn't be strong enough for you. Bulbasaur was glowing in a very strange light. It's evolving. Dun 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 na 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 na. Ivysaur! Bulbasaur's new form, Ivysaur. It was amazing. I only had Bulbasaur for a day and it's now an Ivysaur. But then again, Damien did have it for a while. So I guess it got enough training to to evolve. Sorry, my grammar's stupid. But I smiled. You're an Ivysaur. You're a powerful Ivysaur! Oh my. Looks like you're not the only one with some surprises in ya. Show me what you've got. Alright then. Ivysaur, Vine Whip! Use Bite! I thought you'd do that. Use one in the grab and another to keep Poochyena's mouth shut. What? Now then, time to use your new move. A new move. Use Solar Beam. Ivy. Whoa, that's a powerful move. Try to escape, please. Ivy. Solar! With one powerful Solar Beam, Ivysaur won. You fought valiantly. I gotta say, you're a powerful trainer. But I must say, the reason you are is because of your Pokemon. They're so well kept and cared for. It's obvious you care a lot about your Pokemon as I do. Until we meet again. Huh? I finally found a rival. I guess that increases the list. I guess it does for you. He walked off with a smile on his face. And when he smiled, I smiled because it's nice to see someone happy after a battle. After my last rival battle with Silver, he wasn't really that happy. So I'm glad to see someone happy after a loss. So I decided to go to the nearest gym near me. However, I noticed a sign saying Sabrina's ready for a challenge. Most likely, I saw a woman near it. Excuse me, miss. Did you put the sign up? Why, yes. I'm the gym leader's mother, you see. So I decided to put up a sign wanting to let challengers know that she wants to challenge them. However, she didn't say it directly, but I know she did. I see. Alright then. Where she is? She's at the gym right now. It's not too far. It's actually pretty near Lavender Town. Lavender Town? That's where I live. Alright then. I walk to Saffron City, and I see a gym. Decided to walk in, and I see a woman. A woman with very, very beautiful facial features. However, I didn't want to say that out loud in case that offended her. Excuse me. Are you Sabrina, the gym leader? Yes. And what about it? I want to challenge you to a battle. I see. Well then, let's get this started. Huh? Okay then. The battle began. I decided to go with Hunter for the advantage. And she sent out Kadabra. When she looked at Hunter, she smiled. Do you have a strategy or something? No. That Hunter just reminds me of mine. You have a Hunter? But I thought you were a psychic type gym leader. Yes, but it's nice to have other type of Pokemon around you. You know? You're a lot more happier than the poster showed you as. She giggled. Let's get this battle started. Hunter! Kadabra! Alright then, let's open with Shadow Punch! Hunter! However, reflect. Reflect? Not bad, huh? It blocks attacks. Pretty sneaky, huh? She's good. However, I'm not surprised since she is the gym leader. Alright, Hunter. Use Shadow Ball! Hunter! Use Psychic. It threw the Shadow Ball right back at Hunter. Hunter! Since that was a combination attack, it did a ton more damage. Now this is stressful. Hunter! Shadow Claw! Oh, wait, you don't know that anymore. Okay, then. Then just use Venom Shock! Hunter! Let's hope this poisons. Protect. No! Use Psy Beam. Hunter was defeated. I've got to admit, you're strong. But please come back when you're done training. I'd like to battle you again. Yes! Okay. She's strong. I walked out of the gym with a worried heart. How am I gonna beat her? I had to do some extensive research. Well, not really research, just studying how she fights. From what I could tell, she doesn't really move. Her Pokemon just usually stand there. So that makes me think that they like to zone her targets out. But how do I implement that? By bringing them closer. But that brings a problem. How do I do that? However, I noticed something. It felt like something poking my back. I thought it was Hunter pulling a prank on me, but Hunter and the others were standing right in front of me, looking worried. Ivysaur! Hunter! Kill blood! What's wrong, you guys? I turned my back and noticed a Beedrill staring at me. I was kinda shaky at first, because as usually Beedrill will show up in front of you in case you're in their territory and want to sting you. However, this was different. It asked me, well, not really asked, but touched my Pokeball and went inside. I was extremely confused. What the? I decided to send Beedrill out to talk to it. Beedrill? Why did you touch my Pokeball? Space. Okay, Okay, so what you're saying is that you want to train with me? Speak to me! And you want to be the Pokemon that fights Sabrina in the gym battle. Speak to me! Are you sure? Speak! Okay. Okay, I actually should explain this, how I understand what Pokemon were saying. Because, like, you noticed, I understood Haunter in the last episode, if you watched last episode. So, basically, since I live in Michifuji, I became very fluent in speaking Pokemon. There, that's simple. Return. Okay, so basically what you want me... So you want me to train you? Alright then. That's actually a good idea. Let's keep on training, guys! Keep on! Ivysaur! Speed! I kept on training with my Pokemon. However, I always had a pit in my stomach. What if I can't beat her? She's way too strong. Maybe I should just not battle her? But then I felt a tap on my shoulder. Hi! Whoa! I noticed a person standing in front of me. Who are you? I'm a Cirilla! Are you... where'd you come from? I came from the Alola region. Ulu Island. Wait, from the Alola region? So, does that mean you know Alima? Alima. Oh yeah, he was in the tournament with me. However, I don't personally know him. Oh, I see. But why did you decide to talk to me? Well, I noticed you worried and decided to talk to you. What's up? I decided to tell her about my situation. So, basically, I lost my gym battle against Sabrina. She was extremely strong. Her psychic types are no joke. I was contemplating if I should challenge her again or not, and just challenge another gym leader. You shouldn't do that, huh? I know you don't truly want to do that. You're right, I don't, but I just don't have that much confidence. How about a battle with me? Huh? A battle with you? Yeah, we'll do a 4-on-4. Are you sure? Of course! Okay. And so, we start the battle. Go Mimikins! What the heck is that thing? Sorry, not thing. What the heck is that Pokemon? It's Mimikyu, or as I like to call it, Mimikins. It looks like a Pikachu, but kinda creepy, but kinda cute at the same time. Cute. Bone. You wanna battle it? Bone. Alright then. The battle began. Mimikins, use Shadow Ball! Mimikyu! Bone Club! Use it like a baseball bat! Bone! I batted the Shadow Ball away like it was a baseball in Pokemon base. Ooh, that's so clever! Shadow Claw! Bone Club! The battle raged on. It took a couple of minutes. Mimikyu using moves like Shadow Ball, Fairy Wind, and Moon Blast, while his Cubone used moves like Rock Blast, Bone Meringue, and Bone Club. Headbutt didn't do anything, so I suspected Mimikyu was a ghost type. Alright, Mimikins, use Shadow Ball! Boomerang! Both targets hit, and it was a draw. No way. Aw, it's a draw. It ended just like the battle I had with Olima. It's interesting. However, after this I realized something. Hold on. Your Mimikyu can fly. Can all Mimikyu fly? Nope. My Mimikyu is a ghost. I'm sorry, what? You know what? Let's focus on this battle. Come on out! Ivysaur! Shuppet! Shuppet! Alright, Ivysaur. Use Vine Whip! Shuppet! Use Shadow Ball! Vine Whip grabbed the Shadow Ball and threw it back. Got Shuppet. Shuppet! Use Psychic! That's gonna do damage. Quick! Disable its focus! You Seed Bomb! Shuppet! That's so clever! You're using Seed Bomb to disable my Shuppet's focus is amazing! And how are you this good? Good? I blush a little on the whole good part, but then brush it off. Ivysaur, use Vine Whip, then use Razor Leaf. Shuppet! Nice! Great job, Ivysaur! However, that's a second Pokemon she has I've never seen before. Whatever. Ready to go, Ivysaur? Ivy! Mudsdale! Oh, that thing is huge! Okay, and then Ivysaur. I might not know what typing this thing is, but I can dang try. Ivysaur, Vine Whip! Trip off his balance! High horsepower! Ivysaur. Alright then. Use Solar Beam! Hyper Beam! It was another draw. Alright then. Time to send my next Pokemon. Beedrill! Go Repoo! She sent in a Gengar that was way bigger than any Gengar I've ever seen. And she called it Repoo. Why do you call your Gengar Repoo? Its full name is actually Gritty Repoo. Gritty Repoo? Whatever. You can name your Pokemon if you want, I guess. But Beedrill, use Tornado! Space! Use Shadow Ball! With one shot? Sorry. Thing is strong. I decided to brush things off and sent out Haunter. Please do well. I cross my fingers. Haunter! Shadow Punch! You use Shadow Punch as well! Use Shadow Punch again! Over and over! Do the same! Do the same! I couldn't see anything the fists were going. The fight was so intense. Overall, I did not know who was gonna win. Shadow Ball! Haunter! Alright, hey Repoo, you use Phantom Force! Phantom what? It was gone and came behind Haunter and Gengar! Defeated it with one blow. No way. I lost again. Don't beat yourself up. Huh? But I lost. Sure you lost, but you nearly beat me. Huh? If you who managed to land that shadow ball, Rapu would have been finished. Look at him. I noticed that Rapu was tired. So if I land that shadow ball, you would have been the one I won. I see. So, go get him, Tiger. You're right. Beedrill, let's train. Speak! I trained with Beedrill until it was the morning. And then we had breakfast. And then I went back to Sabrina's gym. Sabrina! Huh? I challenge you to a new other battle. And I accept. The battle was on. I sent out Beedrill, and she sent out Kadabra again. Oh, so you're not using Haunter this time. Interesting. Alright, Beedrill. Use Straight Shot! Spits! Huh? Kadabra! He tied Kadabra up like it was rope. And I decided to have him pull him in. Spit! Yeah, big thing with Psywave! Kadabra! Okay, then that's gonna be a problem. Alright then, use Twin Needle! Spit! Kadabra! Use Psychic! Alright, Beedrill. Strike Shot again! Dodge! Kadabra! This is getting hard, but I got this. Beedrill, Twin Needle! Use Reflect! I've got one more shot. And I know I can do it. Beedrill! Use Pin Missile on T-Eggs! Kadabra! Now Strike Shot! Now that's close enough. Point Blank Pin Missile! What? Kadabra! It landed and made a big crater in the ground. Kadabra was unable to battle. The winner is Jay. I won. I see. Congratulations, Jay. You have beaten me. And I congratulate you on it. Here is proof that you've beaten the Saffron Gem. The Marsh Badge. You've earned it. Thank you. Alright! I won the Marsh Badge! I decided to go to the gym while Sabrina mentioned something. Wait. Your Pokemon. They all have auras of similar strong Pokemon. What do you mean? That's something you're gonna have to find out. I see. That left me questioning something. However, I noticed that my egg was glowing, and then I realized something. The egg was hatching! I didn't know what to do, so I had everyone huddle up around it to keep it warm, and I saw what it was, and I didn't recognize it. And a kid! It was a small yellow Pokemon that looks like it had plug ears. This is interesting. I didn't exactly know what Pokemon this was, so I decided to consult my Pokedex. However, it had no data. So it must be a Pokemon from a different region. However, there is, for some using data on Electabuzz that comes after it. And I was confused. So I didn't understand what this means. So I decided to brush it off for now. Hey, buddy. And a kid? Elekid looked around, saw 4 Pokemon standing around it. And it smiled and danced around like a disco dancer. You sure have a funny personality, don't ya? Kid! However, I noticed something different about this Elekid. For some reason, I sensed a bigger aura. I didn't understand what that meant, though. What did I mean by aura, though? I guess that's interesting. But for now, I decided to brush it off and train Elekid. But not before I gave it some food and decided to have it rest. I had to train against every single one of my Pokemon. It had some pretty impressive moves under its belt. Moves like Low Kick, Thunder Punch, Thunder Shock, and Quick Attack. Those are all really strong moves to have at such a young age. I was happy. However, after training, I noticed something. Some type of white ball of fur? I decided to go see what it was, and I noticed it standing up, and it turning towards me. Attack! What the heck is that? I decided to look at my Pokedex to see what this was, but no data at all. No way. This is a Pokemon from another region. The Beartic did not seem mad that I was touching it, so I decided to go on the offensive. Hey, don't attack my Beartic, you kid! Huh? I noticed a girl around my age. Hey there, miss. Who are you? For your information, my name's Georgia, and I came to the Kanto region to prove to a big mouth rival of mine that I can be champion of another region. And you're kind of in my way of training. Well, sorry, princess. Princess? I could severely notice her gritting her teeth. Okay, then, you've earned yourself a battle. You may not be that big mouth rival of mine, but you're just as annoying as her! Wow, you sure know how to jump to conclusions, huh? Just get to battling. Where are you even from, anyway? I've never even seen this Pokemon from before. For your information, I'm from Unova. Unova? That's a far-off region. Okay, then, I guess I'll battle you. Knowing that I'll fight a ton of Pokemon I've never seen before is so amazing. The battle started. Go Bisharp! Come on out, Elekid. You've got to be kidding me. You're using that small little thing to fight my armored behemoth? Your thing isn't as big. Your thing's not as big as other Pokemon I've seen before. Whatever. Listen, that thing is gonna get defeated. No questions asked. Alright, Bisharp. Metal Sound! Jump up! And use Quick Attack! Elekid! Bisharp! That thing is so cool. But I can't get distracted. Elekid! Use Thunder Punch! Elekid! Use Metal Claw! Elekid! 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 Use Thunder Shock! Charge in and use Iron Head! Elekid looked like he was down. Well, isn't that a shame? And here you are praising your Elekid like it was too strong. Huh? But Elekid was getting up. He looked strong enough to do one more attack. So, use low kick! Bishop! Bishop fell over and took major damage, but didn't faint, unlike Elekid. Isn't that a bit of a last-ditch effort? Oh well, you're gonna lose anyway. Come on out, Cubone! Cubone! Alright then. Cubone, use Rock Blast! Block with Metal Claw. Alright then, this is getting annoying. Use Flash Cannon! Bishop! Cubone! Cubone! I noticed Cubone using a new move. I recognized the motion and knew what I was trying to do. And so... Cubone, use Magnitude! Bishop was defeated. What the? How did that do so much damage? I get that Bishop's a steel type, but what the heck? What's your Bishop's typing? Dark and steel type, what of it? That must be why. Huh? When I told her I could use low kick, I knew the fighting type moves were great against steel types, but I didn't know. But since now I realize that your Bishop's a dark and steel type, I now realize why I did so much damage. You don't mean that. That last-ditch effort you mentioned just kind of happened to be my saving grace. Kara? Return, Bishop. Vanillix! Whoa, they look like ice cream. Don't even think about it. I wasn't gonna. Now then, Vanillix, you use Icy Wind! Dodge and use Rock Blast! Vanillix! Cubone! Then use Bone Club! Vanillix, use Ice Beam! Vanillix! Cubone! Cubone was frozen solid. Alright then, use Tackle! Break free! Use Bone Club! And use Rock Blast! Vanillix was defeated. You've gotta be kidding me! Vanillix, return! Bear Tick, go! Bear Tick! Cubone! Alright, Cubone, you got this. Cubone! Cubone, use Bone Club! Grab it! What the? Now use sheer cold. Cubone. Cubone is unable to battle. Wait, alright, I can't. Cubone was unable to battle. What the? That Bear Tick was strong. So, Haunter! Alright then, Bear Tick. Use Ice Punch! Excuse me, guys. Hey, Mom.
Hi, Boo-Boo. What you doing?
I'm just chilling. Look, Mom, I'm really sorry that I'm worrying you. That I worried you there.
It's okay, baby. How was school?
It was good.
Good. Okay. I'll be home soon. I just wanted to check on you, make sure everything was alright. Did you get your lunch packed?
Oh, I'll get that done soon.
Okay. Love you.
Bye.
Bye.
Sorry about that, guys. My mom just called. Anyways, Hunter, use Shadow Punch! The two punches collided, and... I'm dead. Hunter and Baratic were unable to battle. Are you kidding me? Well, you know what? I didn't lose to a dragon type, so I don't really care. Listen, pal. Don't think you'll win the Kanto League. I'm gonna be the winner. Make sure of it. And you made an enemy today! An enemy! She's weird. I looked back at my Pokemon and gave them a smile. We did great today, guys. But where should we go next? And that'll leave off Pokemon Thunder and Light. Episode 2. What? The Psychic Showdown. Or is that the episode's name? I can't remember. Let me check. Yeah, it was.